Good morning. It's day 24 and we are all packed up and ready to go. We were both super tired and I did not sleep very well, partially because of the knee, partially because of the angle of our tent, and we had a great camp spot. It just, Corey kept rolling into me and then I kept rolling off my mat, and it was just not a good setup for sleep. So we got up. I didn't wake up, like officially wake up, until about 7:30. So I think it's like roughly around 9-ish or something. Been moving pretty slow. My knee is still pretty messed up. There was a couple of times last night where I tried to move myself back onto my mat and, dug my heels into the ground and lifted, and that was not good. That woke me full up. Several times. So we have like 8 miles downhill and then we start going uphill, and we're just gonna take it slow and see what we can do. We have food. The weather has changed, so the storm isn't supposed to hit. It was supposed to hit Friday and now it's looking like Sunday, Monday instead, so we have plenty of time to get to Paradise Valley. And I think we're gonna take a couple zeros there and let my knee rest up, and just figure out what we're doing. I am sitting here looking at snow in the hills and mountains not too far off. So, and again, this storm that's supposed to blow through this weekend is supposed to dump more snow. So we're just gonna probably take a little bit of time in Paradise Valley and kind of figure out our next steps. Yeah, I'm tired and mostly just my knee is bugging me. I'm feeling alright otherwise, but yeah, that's pretty much the plan today. At least 8 miles, preferably more towards the 10 to 12 range, just so we have, a good chance of getting into Paradise sooner. Alright, I'll check in down the road.
Okay. I feel like I've seen you around, but maybe just Warner Springs or something. Maybe not. I don't know.
More coffee. 5.
So we are about 3 miles out from camp. I haven't done a whole lot of video today just because I've been focusing on my footsteps, making sure I don't mess my knee up any more than it already is. It's been an absolutely beautiful day, much cooler, some cloud cover, which is really nice. And we just took a several-hour lunch break by the stream. There wasn't really flowing. There was some water in there, and you could fill up your bottles if you were super patient. Sorry, I got distracted by a big beetle. Look at this guy. Anyway, I'm just fascinated by them. I love them. So we were just hanging out and we met Fawcett, who we saw back in, where was it? Mount Laguna. And then Moses, which is actually his real name. We met him actually in Lake Morena. And there was Danish guy who was also there, and I cannot remember his name. Didn't have a trail name yet. But, so we were all just all sitting there chatting, and it was kind of nice to like hang out with some people who are going our pace and who started essentially around the same time we did. I think Fawcett started the day after us, and then Moses started the day before us. So it's just kind of nice to be surrounded by people doing the same pace and just kind of enjoying it out here. Been a nice, gradual, chill day. The terrain has been mostly even. Still ups and downs and puds and stuff, but it's been fairly gradual, which has been really nice, and I think it's really helped my knee. Because I'm babying it, and there's been, so I said it was gradual, but there have been a couple of like sketchy steps where you have to step down and it's all covered in sand. You know, my nemesis. So I did stumble and fall and scraped up my other calf, but it's not bad. But I've been mostly feeling just kind of blecky, kind of tired. But overall it's been a good day, despite not feeling my greatest and having a bum knee. So it's definitely been a good day. I think we're gonna get a total of like 8 miles again today. As of right now, we have like 15 to Paradise Valley, and I think the plan is we're gonna try to get up early, try to do as many miles as we can tomorrow, and then, you know, get up the next day, roll into Paradise Valley, have some burgers at the cafe there. We hear that you can tent behind the restaurant, so we're probably gonna do that. And then we're hoping to hitch into Idlewild and probably spend a couple zeros there. Let my knee heal up, see what the snow conditions are ahead.
Eat food.
Eat so much food. We've been talking about real food all day today. Mac and cheese, and I want to make tacos and enchiladas and burgers and fries, and I have been like daydreaming about getting like 4 kinds of different lettuce and a bunch of veggies and a rotisserie chicken and blue cheese dressing and croutons and just everything, and just making a giant salad. So yeah, we're ready for food, and soda and beer and water and fizzy water and everything that is not trail food. But we've been talking, and we think that a couple of zeros are just what we need to, like, it's been a little while since we've had a motel or a hotel room, and I think, yeah, so we both could just kind of feel like we need a little bit of a, not just a physical refresher, because we have been taking zeros, but definitely a mental refresher. Just have a little bit of time in a bit of a bigger town where we can have like kind of whatever food we want, sleep in a real bed, and just kind of chill out. It's a nice camp spot. Camp spot. It's a weird thru hiker thing where we like scope out campsites, even if it's like 1 p.m. and like we're in the middle of our hiking day, we still like stop and go, ooh, look at that camp spot. That campsite is awesome.
The temptation is real. Well, you sit there going, what house do I want to sleep in tonight? And you go, that's a nice house. I'd like to sleep, but I gotta keep going.
Yeah, pretty much. So, weird thing, anytime we see a really nice campsite, we're like, ooh, have to check it out. But yeah, I think we've been talking, and I think we both just kind of mentally need a day. We've been out here 24 days now. We've definitely taken zeros. We've had downtime, but I think a different kind of zero in an actual room with showers and laundry and a bed and food, access to food, is really needed before we set back out. Just kind of realign.
He's cute.
Pretty. Just kind of realign our headspaces a bit. Not like we aren't enjoying it. It's been absolutely amazing out here every day. But you do just have some of those rough days. Oh, damn it. See?
Over there.
Like, chill trail today, and then you have a big step down covered in sand, and I'm like, great, I'm gonna blow out my knee. So, with that, I'm going to put the camera down so I don't trip, fall, and dislocate my knee. But I will check in when we get to camp. Alright, so we have found our home for the evening. So, trail, and here we are. Not the most glamorous looking site we've had, but
Oh, it looks cozy though.
nice flat ground.
Kind of pretend sheltered.
Yeah, it's pretend sheltered. So there's that hill there that's just gonna drop a bunch of wind on us, but some brush around, some bathroom spots, and decently wide open flat space. Right off trail, but decently sheltered from it, so quite nice. Ooh.
That was a doozy.
Alright, so we are here in camp and just got the tent set up, just about to set up bed and do some snacking for dinner since I cooked for lunch. What? Don't collapse the tent on me. And then we're just gonna go to bed. The hope is that we'll get up a little bit early and kind of tackle this hill. I think, what, we have how many miles till Paradise? Like 13?
Something like that.
12 or 13 miles to Paradise Valley. So we're hoping to get up early and do as many miles as we possibly can tomorrow so that we have a short day. I mean, if we get up at 5 and we're out of here by 6, we might be able to pull a 13-mile day, and
With that elevation, probably not.
and my knee is the main limiter at the moment. So yeah, we're just gonna try and see and do as many miles as we possibly can. We have a decently sizable uphill tomorrow. So, really the general hope is to just get the big bulk of it done, set up camp somewhere, and then the day after we will do the last few miles, get into Paradise Valley, and start our
And profit.
2 to 3 day zero break, where we can, yeah, do a little trailcation in Idlewild, just because we actually have quite a bit of just some chores to do. We have to exchange our tent because our Big Agnes is falling apart already.
We are gonna hit 150 miles before Paradise, though.
Sweet. But yeah, so we need to send for REI Half Dome and then send this back to Big Agnes, and then we have a fair few things. I'm getting distracted, but we have a fair few things that we have to do in town, And so, you know, since my knee needs a little bit of rest and there's snow up ahead and we need to figure out what we're doing, we thought we might as well just take a little vacation and enjoy ourselves and get some rest that we need and get everything done so we can hit the trail again refreshed and in good spirits and, you know, ready to kind of tackle the next leg of the journey. Yeah, so I'm actually feeling decent at the moment. Tired, and my knee doesn't actively hurt unless I like really do something to threaten it, like stumble on the trail or step, like have an uneven step. So if I'm, you know, stepping down onto a rock, or if I bend it too much, I can't extend it fully, and bending it too much kind of hurts. So, but otherwise it doesn't really hurt. It's just limiting my range of motion at the moment and making me go really slow. It does have this like nauseating feeling whenever I touch it and whenever I move it.
Healing.
So I've been kind of nauseous all day, very low level, low key, because we've been moving it all day long. And we've done like 7 to 8-ish miles today. So, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Something-ish.
ish. So, you know, just it's a lot of movement on something that I apparently freshly injured somehow, mysteriously. But yeah, otherwise I'm feeling pretty good. So it's been a good day despite all of the challenges. I did fall for a second time today. Yay!
I fell yesterday.
Yeah, you fell yesterday.
For the second time.
It's just been a stretch. It's been a weird stretch from like Warner Springs on.
But
It's
we
just
have
been a
doing
weird.
more mileage, more distance, and feeling better about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes enjoying a gravity check.
Oops, gravity works.
Important things.
But the second fall today wasn't my fault. I was
She
standing.
wasn't moving in a rock that
I
was part
wasn't
of a
moving.
pathway just went.
Yeah, I wasn't moving. We're
bitch.
going down this like pathway down the trail, and there are big like rock ledges set into the trail where you have to like step down, and they're decent sized steps. And so I'm with my bum knee. I'm sitting there looking at the step, and I'm just standing on it, like looking to see the best, because it's all like sloped and all of that sandy, gritty gravel. That's super slippery. And so I'm looking at it going, how do I get down? And the rock underneath one of my feet just gave out, and I just went down. Which was great, but at least this time it wasn't me being a clumsy idiot. So
She's very self-positive.
hey. So yeah. So 2 falls today. Not good. But luckily neither one actually affected my knee. I kind of like threw myself to the other side so I wouldn't bust my knee even further. But anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering so we can get to bed, so we can get a
Homemade
good.
Indian food.
That does sound good.
I miss my
Alban
curry.
food today. We're hungry and ready for town food.
3 days out of town is usually when we start going.
Yeah,
And,
because 3 days of dried backpacking food.
I like a lot of it. I just happen to have horrible food urges. Okay, she's
Nope.
right. I don't like it.
It's all gross. The best it gets is today I had for lunch, I had it's technically kind of a ramen-ish thing. I got it from Wajimaya, which is a Asian market store we have at home. And it was rice noodles, and it had like green onion and mushroom veggie packet and it had oil packets, so fats, and it had a chicken broth packet, and then I added a packet of soy sauce and a packet of Tapatio hot sauce. And it was super good for trail food. Not good in real day life, but for trail food, I was like, I wish I had like 5 more.
For that meal.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to set up bed. I will check in again tomorrow morning. Have a good night.